Hi, everyone. Welcome to From the Ground Up. I'm Carol Wyman, your host today from Outdoor Coffee Shop, and we are at the Pool, Spa, Patio, and Decking Show at the Las Vegas Convention Center. And this is really a happening place to be. And I am here with my friend Julissa from Heritage Pool Supply Group. And why don't you just introduce yourself and talk a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, so thank you for having me, Carol. I appreciate that so much. Super excited to see outdoor coffee shops at the trade show this year.
Yeah.
I know that's huge, so
yes,
high five.
Thank you. Yeah,
yes.
Thanks.
So I am one of the directors of marketing for SRS and Heritage. So I focus on the Hispanic contractor segment. And again, many people who know me from the roofing side are familiar with our SRS para Latinos program. But we're here with Heritage para Latinos to start that momentum with the Spanish-speaking community in the pool supply industry, or pool industry, sorry.
Yeah, that's cool. So what percentage would you say are Hispanic speaking?
Oh my goodness. So I would say, and again, I'm just new to the landscape and pool segment.
Sure.
But I know that the barriers of entry are lower. So I would say, if not as much as like the roofing segment, which is about 55 to 60% of the segment is Spanish speaking. Yeah. I would say probably 70 to 75% for landscape and pool.
Yeah, that seems to track with a lot of things that we've seen. We're so excited to have you here, and I know that Outdoor Coffee Shop is new. We just launched, but we know how important Spare Latino having a mini site is going to be, and so we're going to be launching that in January. We're really excited about that, and it's so important. But you really led the way as far as really bringing attention to the need for having this, from training to just knowledge from, just understanding products and how to put things together and just everything. I think it's so underutilized up until even a few years ago. So to see how Heritage and SRS are able to just really be trailblazers in the industry for this has been pretty cool. What is exciting to you about this?
So it's exciting and I'm glad to be that we're the first.
Yeah.
So from a distribution standpoint, on the SRS side, we were kind of the first distribution to launch our Hispanic contractor programs. So super excited to also kind of have that pioneer of being the first on the pool side of the industry. We're really excited. We're taking the best practices that we've learned the last 5 years and bringing it over to the pool pros. So
yeah, that'll save time, and it's so nice to have someone that has been kind of in the trenches for and working with with Jessica Bravo on our team too.
I know.
So amazing, and so together the pairing is perfect to be able to just sky's the limit for this type of mini site for us, which is so important to the industry as a whole.
Yeah, no, I'm super excited. It feels like you guys are kind of doing the same approach as I am. Mm-hmm. So Roofers Coffee Shop launched their in Espanol, right, content. Yes. So I feel like we're also doing that for the outdoor, pros.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, it's great to be on this side of things, being able to support and be part of something that's so important to the whole industry.
Yeah.
So it's pretty cool. Yeah.
No, I'm super excited. And today, I guess what we're focusing on from a para Latino standpoint is number one, having presence. Yes. So if you go over to the Heritage Pool Supply booth, you'll see that we have our Heritage para Latinos program. We're pushing our audience to grow on our social media pages.
Yeah.
So growing that connection on the Heritage para Latinos Instagram, on the Facebook is kind of the primary thing that we're pushing. We're starting to build that community of Spanish speakers. And then obviously the second thing I would say would be just overall education on the benefits, right, of being a customer with Heritage.
Yes.
I think with the Spanish speaking segment, there's a big lack of information that they don't know. So they might not be like, oh, well, I didn't know if I could open an account, I'd get better pricing, or I don't know if I could open an account, I could order online. Right. So those are the kind of things that, we're here to educate customers with, of like, hey, we're here, open an account, you'll have access to these things, and you'll get the best customer service when we know who you are.
Right.
And you're in the system.
Absolutely. And it just elevates an industry in its entirety when you think of how many people are Spanish speaking within the industry, to be able to communicate, to these incredibly intelligent and committed and educated individuals, to be able to bring that to them so that it's easier for them, which is exactly how we want to connect with people. all the way.
And the biggest thing too, Carol, is when we launched the Hispanic contractor programs, we didn't want it to be just us. We are like, hey, vendors, come join us, be part of something bigger. So we have Pentair Pool, who's supporting us here at this trade show. They've been one of our kind of founding partners.
Yes.
With anything we do Spanish, content related, Spanish training events. So, I mean, it's a big commitment. They have their big contractor training in Reno, Nevada. So we've got our account rep who's here. He was like, nope, I'm going to be at the PSP show with you, and I'm continuing to show my support. So I think it's bigger than just heritage. It outstretches to our vendor partners, to you guys even, right?
Yeah, it's
so
exciting.
It's a community that we're building, not for the contractors only, but also for the industry.
Absolutely. I'm so proud to be part of Outdoor Coffee Shop and being committed with you. And Julissa, you just, we learn. I think everyone learns from each other, but just you set such a great example and just kind of really setting the trail for it. So I just thank you for being here.
No, I was super excited to see you guys earlier, and I'm like, I gotta come down, say hello to my people, and just do a little quick blurb of what I'm doing here and what we're doing at the Heritage booth.
Yeah, so if you guys are here, you have to stop by the Heritage booth, stop by Outdoor Coffee Shop. We're just excited to be here. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
It's so good to see you.
Have a great day.
You too.